Oi Julio. Oi Julio. You're not Julia. Hello Julia. You'll be in the video. Hi. And this little girl here. Shapica. As you see here, the lighting isn't all that great. I've installed only one in that shop via extension cord just to test it out. I still haven't managed to put the electricity on, the wiring and everything, because this week we all moved here all together, the entire family. So 2 days my brother and my wife and me, with the van, we transfer everything from the house and everything from the shop. It was a really 2 hectic days, but we are now here and we actually sort of in a week renovate 2 rooms in the house, the living room and the sleeping room. So I'm really proud of how much we've done this week. Now this area is pretty much done apart from these 2 pallets here, and you'll see about these. This is a lovely gift from one of the companies, and you'll see that in the next video, so just ignore that for the time being here. So like I said, this is pretty much done. All I have to do is put the trim around the windows and around the door here. The bandsaw is here. It's currently in a wrong, obviously, orientation, and you'll see more from this angle here, but I'll switch it around. But I've installed 3 shelves, these kind of industrial thing shelves that stores all the bowls and the lumber. So let me just go inside. So on this area here you can see a lot of spindle blanks. This is from one of the previous videos from a client that ordered these exotic timbers, so this has a special place here. Again, a lot of bowls, rough out plates and such. In total roughly 600 of those stack on this shelf here, on this area here, and some of them are here as well, in this box here as well. So a little bit scattered, but anyway. And on this wall here I have all the slabs that I use on a daily basis. So from oak, apple, this is lovely apple at the back here. So all of that you'll see in the videos, and when I do any kind of special orders as well. Now at this second shop here, now this is just temporary outside, so I have more room to work inside. Now you'll see here I haven't painted everything white. When I start painting this wall here where the lathe will be, I just didn't like it, to be honest. I kind of like the warm feeling of OSB, this kind of yellow brown color. I'm not sure why, but just kind of works for me. And just before I show you the second shot, just to show you from this angle, the upper shop, let's say. So you can see the balls on the rack here. In terms of what I've painted, so I painted this wall and this here because when I'm filming the YouTube videos or Instagram post, that way the white background should help out a little bit. But with these kind of lights, like I said, this is just perfect, and I have 8 of these I bought, and I think I'll only use maybe 4, maybe 5 in this workshop, and the rest I'll use here. Here I only need maybe a couple of these lamps, one at bandsaw and maybe one to illuminate the bowls here, since this is more of a general like roughing part of the shop. The rest, what I've painted is I've painted all the metal exposed black. I kind of like the contrast you can see here, and let me just close the doors. The outside will be painted obviously the different kind of color, So you can see it's not perfect job. I didn't like watch for all the edges or anything like that, but it's good enough for the shop. And again, I kind of like this kind of contrast. Like I said, I really like this kind of contrast, black and this OSB yellow brown color. And oddly enough, these two, and actually the third one is here. This is from my wife's old kitchen, and kind of matches the this kind of workshop. So we have a beech melamine particle board with the white doors, so that kind of blends in kind of nicely. So for the time being, this will be the sort of a layout. The bench will be here. I still have to change the top and paint the base, but that's for a different kind of time. That's not as important as to begin with the work. So like I said, the dust extractor is behind this wall here in the old smoke meat room, and I'll show you what I've done there. Still have to finish it, but all of the stuff from my old shop is here, and you can imagine two guys struggling to get this behemoth inside. It was a 2 day of a really nice exercise, I would say. All of the other friends were busy and at work, and I only had the van up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So not much time, but we managed to done this, and I'm really proud of us how much we've done. So I'll show you what I have in cabinets and stuff like that in the next video, which will be the final or let's say shop tour. So this is all just in progress, still sorting out what I'll do, and for the time being and for the getting back to work, I'll just probably keep like screwdrivers in this kind of box on the shelf, pliers and stuff like this in another box. And just to show you, when we clean up those two rooms that I mentioned that we fix up this week, I found one of my first inlay work. This is one of our bishops, and that's when I was 15 years old. And this is from a national creation competition in woodworking. We've done classic joinery for the wooden houses, and that was second place. So that was when I was 18 years old, so when I was third grade in a woodworking school. So a little bit of history, and yeah, just what's left is just to show you the smoke meat room where the dust extractor is. So just to show you quickly the smoke meat room here where the dust extractor is, we managed to bring him inside here and fits quite lovely. It's like it's built for this place here. I put on this one side, that's all I could manage this week. I put more of these pine tang groove boards, and still have to put on these two walls here. And for the ceiling here, I just put the offcuts from the OSB panels, so they're all different kind of, it's like a mosaic, everything on top of each other, but it does the job, and that's all that it matters. And again, I have to finish this quite quickly, and hopefully, like I said, in the next video will be a final shop tour, everything nicely laid out. And this is all the fittings, the pipes for the duct work and blast gates from Axminster. Highly recommend that. I bought this, did not sponsor or anything like that. So on Monday, my wife and I decided enough is enough, and we decided to move the entire stuff from the house, the old house, get away from that kind of people, let's say, and we moved here where my house is, where my mom and my brother lives, where my shop is as well. And you know, it's like somebody lift all the heavy burden off our shoulders, and I'm really grateful and happy for my family and the support that we have from them. My brother helped us a lot getting everything sorted, and yeah, now we are at one place, and I'm really happy. Kids are happy. That's the important. My wife is happy, and we are ready for the next page, next chapter in our lives, and we are really grateful, happy, together, and healthy, and that's all I could ask for. And the rest will follow as always. And again, I have the best woodturning community out there, and thank you all. And again, you don't want to miss the next few videos. The one will be a shop tour, and the other one will be revealing what is in those two pallets, and you really don't want to miss that. And yeah, again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.